Know It All Nation. Thanks for rocking with us on a Monday night. You probably just got done watching the homie Big G, Sarah C, and Teresa B doing the Level Up College Football podcast, which is every Monday at 6 o'clock. So hopefully you check that out. We're here to talk some hoops with the homies tonight, some NBA basketball. Get started a week from tomorrow. I'm here with the other FFSN fellas. I'm representing the That's Rather Cavalier podcast. We don't do that on YouTube, but you can find it on your audio broadcast wherever you listen. FFSN, That's Rather Cavalier. But let me introduce the fellas. You've seen them all before that I'm here with right now. I'm here with both halves because they'll introduce themselves as one half of the post-game podcast representing the Detroit Pistons. My boy June and B Foss in the building. Fellas, what's happening?
What up, though?
What up?
That is so Detroit. What up, though? 313. And I grew up just an hour south of Detroit. So yeah, I know the what up though, but it's definitely a geographical term.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You know, and we got the other fellas in the building a little further to the west, the homies from the Shy. My boys Zeke and Rick in the building. What's representing the Chicago Bulls, frustrated Chicago Sports Fan Network. Pay is away today. We gonna see why they call him Frustrated Chicago if the Bears catch that L out here in the DMV tonight. Is they out here playing the Commanders? My brother-in-law, sister-in-law actually at the game tonight, but it's kind of rainy and a little chilly here. Well, chilly right now. This time here like 59, 58 degrees. But I mean, football playing, that's perfect weather. But yeah, so Rick and Zeke, what's happening, man? The Bulletin podcast is the Chicago Bulls podcast. You find it on the Frustrated Chicago Sports Fan. But what's up, fellas?
What's going
What up?
on?
Nothing much, man. Ready for the season to start.
Hey, and don't listen to tape, man. We're not twinning today, man. We're
Hey, Rick, what's backstage? Stay backstage, man. We trying to get people to sign up for backstage content, man. Some of them jokes got to stay quiet so we can get people to join, man. But yeah, my boys out here. I think Rick copied Zeke though for all transparency, because Zeke look like he look every week. That's I don't know for a fact, but that's what I'm feeling right now though. So fellas, man, what's good? What's been good with this week? I mean, anything y'all want to talk about before we get into the basketball of it all?
Nah, man, we can get right into it, man. We worked up a lather backstage.
Oh, that's crazy.
One
That's
count.
crazy, but you know what?
No Diddy. Stage we worked.
Yeah, we ain't worked up no ladder backstage. So, come on, man.
June, you graduating with the lather work.
Hey, Rick, all that mean he must really like it though.
Hey, man.
But yeah, fellas, the NBA says this is like a really great time of year. We got baseball still going on. Even I know a lot of us is frustrated. I mean, not like Chicago sports fans because the Cubs are no pay frustrated. But B Foss, Detroit Tigers, and June Tigers lost. My Reds was out for they was even in. Boy, them boys got a 2-game sweep quick. Otani put him out damn near by his damn self. He had more RBIs than they had runs in both games.
Wow.
But June, you had to go there, man.
I said, wow.
I know what you said. Like that's kind of like a kind of shot.
I reacted to your statement. I didn't know he got down like that. Sheesh.
Yeah, it didn't take nothing but about 4 RBIs to get that, though. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I didn't know it was. Yeah, I thought it might have been like 10 or 11 or something like that.
Oh, no. We just gave up a lot of runs and we leaned on pitching, but gave up a lot of runs and didn't score none hardly. But that's baseball, man. I'll get back into that next year.
Mm-hmm.
But fellas, man, the NBA season gets started a week from tomorrow. And we talked about this kind of before. I don't know where to watch the game at as of right this second. I'm sure I'll find it, but NBA is going to be on many different platforms this year. I know you got some NBC is back. ESPN got some games. Amazon got some games. Since NBC has, Peacock has some games. ABC got some games. I really can't even keep up, man. But so I know I got my streaming service and I got regular cable and I'm a member of Prime and wherever, like Prime and Peacock. I got those. They're trying to show it anywhere else. I might have to go get piracy on their ass, but so I can see
You sound too rich for piracy over there with all them subscriptions.
But man, you know how much cable costs a month?
Yeah.
Man, that cable bill like hitting between the 180 and 215 though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I got a lot of premium channels and all that, but yeah. So I don't mind paying $27 a month to be able to watch the game. I want to watch it anytime.
Right.
So that's just an additional, but I don't trust enough to give up my cable either, though. You know what I mean? Because that joker,
you never know.
You never know. That's right. That's why I be telling my wife, man, like, nah, I gotta keep cable. I gotta keep the red zone and everything, But yeah, so fellas, the basketball starts. I'm sorry, say it again, Zeke.
Big red zone. Ain't that like 500 a year or something?
Nah, well, I don't know. I don't think it's that much. It might be like
500
125
a year.
now. Yeah.
What?
It ain't that much.
Well, it might be 500 a year. It's about
I ain't paying no 500. I trust the piracy before I pay 500 a year. I got in October 2009. Remember, that's when I got married. That's when Red Zone first came out, that 2009 season. And I got it then, and it was like $50 a month, and it's escalated over the years. It ain't no 500 though.
A year, he said a year though.
Zero to that mug.
I mean, like a year for the season. I mean, when the season hit, it used to be 50 for the season. Now it's like it might be 125, 150. It ain't much more than that for the season though. And and I keep that, and it's available on the piracy along with every other game you want to see. But I need that backup in case my stuff go out. That's all.
Yeah.
But man, y'all got me out here dry snitching on my fucking name.
Man, that's all you.
No, but I ain't named no servers or nothing. Everybody know they out there. I ain't putting nobody under the bus though.
Yeah.
But fellas, the season opens next week. We talking about the defending champion, the OKC Thunder, taking on the Houston Rockets. Let me ask each of y'all first before we talk about that game real quick. You think OKC got a good chance of repeating? Are they the favorites, you think? Zeke, Rick, go to y'all first.
What does Vegas say? Vegas say, I would say, yeah.
Yeah, they probably are the favorite.
Not only that, they're young. Their superstar is young. He knows how to get to the foul line. They're well coached. They play like they have seven men on the court. And, they like I said, they play defense, and they're all young. And off the bench, they're even deep. So I think that OKC definitely has a very good chance to repeat, barring injury.
Yeah, they're a super deep team. They took their bumps and bruises already, then they made it to the chip. So I think everyone is going to – I think last year they picked Boston as the team to repeat. I think that's just kind of a thing people do. They pick the last team that won.
Right.
It's hard to repeat. When was the last repeat we had?
Golden State.
They had a crazy dynasty. So
and that was KD Golden State. That's how long ago that's been.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it was just OKC one. I think the last eight champions been 8 different champions consecutively.
Wow.
Hey baby, if it ain't 8, it's definitely 7. But I feel like OKC made it 8 though. But June, to you, man, you think they repeat? And who do you see as their biggest rival in the West, competition wise?
I don't think
as we start going to the season right now. This is way too early, but I'm asking your thoughts right now.
I just don't think they repeat because it just hasn't been happening. If they repeat, I mean, we could see a dynasty because I don't think they lost anybody in the offseason, and they're young, they still have their core, as Zeke and Rick mentioned. They're well coached, and they could very well go on a run, so but it just hasn't been done. It just hasn't been done. And then once you win that championship, it's like a target's on your back. Everybody's trying to figure out how to beat you. And I think there's some competition in the West, and the East is, I think the East is just going to, pretty much battle each other like it's crazy. So and the winner of that could be very well versed in that kind of competition. So it's tough, man. It's tough to repeat. No,
I certainly agree with you. I I like that you went against the trend for you went with the trend, which makes sense to me. Like if you seen some 8 straight times, why would I bet that it ain't gonna happen 9? It ain't happened the last 8, you know. So I agree with you as far as that go. That's like saying it's 29 other teams. One of them ain't gonna win it. OKC gonna win it. I'm taking the field. I'm with you. I don't know if they repeat. I'm gonna ask B Foster, homie, the question. B Foster, who from the East do you see as threats to get to the finals?
Oh, East on the other side, you saying?
Yes, sir.
Ooh, you know, I like the Knicks. I like the Knicks.
Mm-hmm.
Foster's always been a low-key Knicks fan. I'm just gonna put it out there.
No, I definitely side with the Knicks. I got my.
And that was
We
before
know-
Michael Bridges got there. That was
Yeah,
before.
we know his twin like Zeke and Rick is on the squad. We already know what it is. he can't go against Big Bruh or Lil Bruh, right? Gotta be Lil Bruh.
Damn. Yeah.
I said gotta be Lil Bruh. Yeah. or Sonny. I don't know. It's because he from Philly. Falls. You ever been over there in Philly
Wait,
doing
Sonny.
anything? Huh?
Only a few times.
Well, all I take is one.
Oh, you said son like my son? No,
Right, Sonny. I ain't talking about sunny days.
I ain't that
I'm
old.
talking about DNA son.
I'm like Sonny in Philadelphia. What we saying? Isn't that a show?
Nah, man, but he from over there in Philly. His mom used to work for the 76ers too. I believe.
Yeah. He's from Philly too.
Yeah, and went to Villanova. So yeah, I know he was probably salty when they traded him, but it worked out for him.
Yeah.
It worked out for him. But yeah, man. So I mean, looking forward to a great basketball season. We here to specifically talk about the Central Division. If there's any NBA other stuff that come up, I'm actually after we talk about our division, I'm gonna ask each one of you what storyline you're looking forward to talking about as far as this upcoming NBA season. Like pick a team, pick a player. What outside of the Central Division are you gonna be looking at? Or it can be in the Central Division. What are you gonna be looking at? But yeah, so let's get into it, man. Let's start with the big four up there in the Windy, man. Rick, Zeke, what's up? What's up with the Bulls, man? What's going on? What's new? What you expecting? And then pause, then we'll go around the horn with that. Then we'll come back to projected starting lineups.
Well, Kobe White it was just released. Kobe White is not playing preseason. It's only 2 more preseason games left. Kobe White is not playing due to a calf injury, which, as we all know, calf injuries are tricky. You kind of want to, baby steps and kid gloves with calf injuries. The other storyline is the emergence of Matas. He's talking a big game to the media, informing them that sort of like what Derrick Rose said, like, why not me? Like, why can't I be MVP? So he's taken on that course of like, why can't I be a superstar? Why can't I lead this team to greener pastures, so to speak? And what else we got? We had a signing, nothing major. We signed Kevin Knox, who's a retread. He's jumped around the league a couple of times. Teams. Hasn't really stuck with the team. His contract. Former Piston.
I like Knox. Knox.
Yeah.
Knox is decent. Yeah.
He keeps getting chances.
Captain of mid, though.
Yeah, we tend to believe in these former first round picks. I can say the same thing about Killian Hayes, but I know.
Hey man, don't.
But,
look here,
but I know how the Detroit people feel about him.
Look, we're not about to do that.
As a matter of fact, y'all know Knox was drafted by the Knicks, though, wasn't he? Y'all didn't draft Knox.
Yeah, Knicks drafted.
But no, I'm sorry, I just had to interject because you brought his name up. I'm just saying we all try and reclamate them high lottery picks and don't always work. But go ahead.
We're also like I said, we're gonna I think Billy Donovan's implementing a pace and space offense, sort of similar to the Pacers of last year. 4-1, 5 out type of offense where everyone is spread. And anything else?
I'm kind of interested to see what Pat Williams brings this year. I don't want to say it's make or break for him, but the better Matas looks, I think the more pressure is on him to step up.
Can I ask a question about Pat Williams? I don't know. Is that a potentially a better role for him, like energy and rebounding and some toughness and grit off the bench, or like? I mean, no, I'm just asking, man. I'm
Rick,
just saying.
Rick, give the man a chance, Rick.
I mean, if he
I mean-
does that at an elite level, I guess
I mean, is
that's gonna happen.
so y'all basically just down on Pat Williams.
Pat Williams, well, we'll tease on what our starting five is, but Pat Williams has tapped out. He is what he is, as you well know. Like,
There's no way he can get better.
you think about it, in the NBA, you reach a certain year, and it's like you.
How many years he got? 5.
This 5 years. This,
You gotta
Well,
take.
but we giving Kevin Knox a chance though.
well, we're not asking
For the
Kevin Knox.
minimum.
Yeah, the minimum.
Yeah.
We're
Okay,
Pat
the
Williams
money,
making
yeah.
20 million a year.
Right. Okay, that's fair.
You know, Pat Williams, we called him the baby claw. They coined him the baby claw. So
Yeah.
I mean, with Pat Williams, I'm sorry, Pat Williams. I mean, and as you all know, you've watched basketball a long time. You reach a certain level in your career. If you don't hit after 3, 4 year 3 or year 4, if it's not clicking, then it's not it. You're just a role player, and I think
And
that's
it seems like that happens more in basketball than it does football. Like it seemed like the first 5-6 years, like if you play 5-6 years in the league and you ain't paying out, you probably ain't paying it no more.
Right.
Well, I would say less than that. I would say the first that rookie contract, if they don't see anything of growth, so to speak, no Diddy. You know what I'm saying? then he's not. Then that player is not going to be what they want, what they value. So like Pat Williams, I don't. He was picked number 4 overall. I'm not asking him to be a franchise changer. He's been reduced to a role player, even maybe even a bench player. So
He's been starting, got his spot taken and starting lineup numerous times. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know. I wish him the best though. Yeah.
I got a question for y'all. I want to shout out my chat general, my homie Afton. She's on one of our Steelers shows with us. Too many Warriors. Shout out Afton.
What up,
Certainly
man?
appreciate you for tapping in on the Central Division showdowns. We talked some NBA with the Chicago homies, Detroit homies. Thanks, Afton. But fellas, so y'all picked Pat Williams number 4, and y'all saved the Cavaliers. We was gonna pick Pat Williams, and we ended up taking Isaac Okoro. Then
Oh,
now
my.
y'all say us for having Isaac Okoro.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chicago. Kind of
Oh man.
like the Cleveland Browns, the gift that keeps on giving.
Right. Yeah, we.
No, that's just me poking the bear. I'm just messing with y'all, but
No, you're absolutely right. I mean, our GM, our front office have not made the wisest choices and picks. And
Hey,
why loads, Drew?
no, I say,
whoa,
Widest loads.
yeah,
hey, you gotta
No.
relax.
But
no, go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
But False and June, since the question came up, or we talked about it briefly, can y'all think of anybody that we thought was a bust that later turned it around and was good?
That's crazy.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, usually if it's a
But what is it? They are what we thought they are.
yeah, bust don't change, man. It is what it is.
But in football, I think Baker Mayfield was considered a bust. Sam
Yes,
Darnold considered a bust.
That's
And
different.
and them boys getting 30, 35 million now,
Yeah.
though. But
Yeah.
it ain't no NBA happy endings like that, is it?
No.
Probably out there. I just can't think of
I just can't think of any right now.
Right.
It's out. Yeah, it's bold for you after that first couple of years. Like
Yeah.
I mean, I think about like, man, the Cavs drafted number 1 overall, Anthony Bennett. Remember him?
That was out of
Big boy.
nowhere.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere. But no, he was kind of good the 1 or 2 years he played UNLV. Like, I was kind of like, because that was a weak draft, I feel like.
Yeah.
And I feel like his potential upside, what it looked like he could be, was better than what he was. And it just didn't ever work. But dude, kind of drifted around to a few teams and stuff like that. And he ain't never make it. I don't even know what probably older now. He probably like B false age or something. We probably ain't playing ball no more. But
He
what about
32.
Sean Livingston? What about Sean Livingston?
I was about to say Sean Livingston.
because he
But
never became a star.
He
We know
was a
that.
high draft pick, but he
But was he a bust or was it injury? He recovered from injury though.
Well, usually that goes go together, right? Sometimes
He reinvented himself. I know that.
Yeah, he did.
That's one of those players that.
Okay, you can say that's a happy ending. I agree.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, that too.
a rough start.
Whoa.
Yeah, but that
Can we use another reference?
you're right. You can say that was a positive ending. but I mean, I still would err on the part that he was a high draft pick. He was good. Then he got hurt. Then like Rick said, he reinvented himself, kind of like Grant Hill had to do once he got hurt. Y'all know how that go. Grant Hill was on his way to top 10 all time. If it was Detroit Grant Hill,
Yeah.
you know, but he still stayed around another 8-9 years.
Yeah.
Long
Penny
time.
Hardaway, same thing.
Penny the same way. Yeah, they never was what they were.
Right.
I mean, but I can't think of nobody that was drafted like you suck. You got drafted high, you suck, but later on you went somewhere else, you got a chance and you was good. That don't typically happen. I don't know. But fellas, let's talk about the Pistons, man. So June Falls, what's going on in Detroit? How have y'all looked in the preseason? What are your thoughts going forward? And tell us anything you want to tell us, and we'll get to the lineup projection. What your boy JB gonna do after I talk about the Cavs and we circle back around. So go ahead.
You go ahead first, Joe.
Well, first, I never pay attention to wins and losses in the preseason. I just see how the fellas are out there playing and meshing. And
you hear that? You hear that, Rick? Them two wins Bulls got the Cavs don't mean nothing. That's what June said.
I said I don't look. That's not the way I look at it. I look to see how they're playing, and with Cade, I expect him to, you know, not having to work up a lather, just pick up where he left off, and he's definitely done that. He's been playing pretty well. I wanted to pay real close attention to Ivy and see how well. To see how well he's how he's panning out after his injury, and I think they held him out in game 2. Foster, did Ivy play in game 2? He looked pretty decent in game 1. So yeah, I just look for that, and I've seen what I needed to see, and I think and Duren hasn't played neither. Jalen Duren hasn't played neither game, and that's for no reason. He's not hurt or injured. They just, I guess they're trying to preserve him. But I've seen what I needed to see. So looking all right.
I only asked because you mentioned his name, man. I like the kid as a young 5-man post man. I'm not gonna call him what we call the guys that play center because I get to know Diddy. But but I heard Jalen Duren had old Angel Reese was his little honey.
I mean,
say that I'm saying I'm just a fan of Angel Reese on the basketball court. That's all.
Oh, yeah, basketball side, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't paid much attention to that.
I think they had pieced together an IG story where they were both like, "Oh, one's in Cancun, the other one's in Cancun" type deal. So probably a little you mean or whatever. But
thanks, B Falls. I can't go to the dude that's my age for the social news.
I'm just saying, man. I mean, like, cashed out, taking, getting with Zedarius is a bigger story. So I haven't heard no stories like that.
Took him out the game.
Took him out the game. He didn't retire.
He said, "You know what?
Wait, what happened?"
Zedarius Smith retired today.
Yeah, he retired. Zedarius retired today.
The football player.
The one that was with Cash Down. See, you gotta talk to somebody Foster age to get this.
See, he flipped that.
Okay, yeah. Because I ain't know nothing about it. I heard the cat. I know they're together though. See, over my way though, we only got A-listers like Coco Jones affiliated with the squad.
I love Coco Jones, man.
Hey, must be an older guy thing, Joe, because I do too. But B Falls, what's up with the Pistons, man?
Yeah, the main focus for me has been just watching the the new guys that are coming into the fold of things. Obviously, Duncan Robinson and Karis LeVert are new additions to the team, and they played together in college. So I really don't worry too much about their chemistry per se. I think LeVert played one game, and I think he sat the next. So they've been doing a lot of just, the preseason is more for the young guys, which is another thing to watch more than anything. They play most of the second half. And so, yeah, the biggest thing is paying attention to the young guys and just seeing how the veteran Michigan folks are meshing with them. But as June said, Cade already looks in rare mid-season form. So that is exciting to see.
No, okay, no, I think I didn't forget. I mean, in the back of my mind, I knew Karis LeVert was there. That's a big fine for me if y'all heard my phone ring. You did hear it ring?
Loud and clear.
Like a house phone.
Like a house.
All right,
Rotary phone, boy.
Hey, I'm old school. I'm the OG in the building, man. I'm saying, I don't know if I graduated before June, but be false. You seen my IG post the other day? You know how old I go back.
Bobby Brown cut.
We had to go there, man. I had hair back then.
I can still grow that.
But nah, man. Far as the Pistons go, I knew Karis LeVert was there. I think y'all find that's going to be a great addition. I really do. I think he's a multifaceted player. He can handle, he can pass. His defense actually got better when he came to Cleveland under JB. So he's a defender too now. He can knock down some threes. He can get to the back. He can create for others. He's one of those guys that when he's in the game with Cade, if Cade wants to, play the one and handle the ball, when he wants to come off the ball, he can give it to Karis LeVert. Definitely. I like that. And Duncan Robinson, because I felt like, especially if y'all don't get Beasley back, which it don't seem like y'all going to. Rick sent some in our chat the other day. There was interest with Cleveland, and I thought they was off it, but it seems like they back on it. I don't know. It seems like they might be back interested in Malik Beasley, and I don't know if that'll happen. But yeah, but I like the addition of the boy from Michigan and the Miami Heat, Duncan Robinson, knockdown shooter. You definitely can use a guy like that. I think he's probably more of a true specialist because JB ain't really gonna like his defense though. But
No.
y'all got guys in there that can cover for him though, because y'all got some bullies back there. You got Durant protecting the rim. You got Isaiah Stewart trying to knock everybody out that come to the paint. So
you got Thompson. Thompson plays defense.
Oh yeah, that's
Big time.
I forgot about
Big
Thompson. Baby Thompson. They twins too, right? It's a theme tonight. We got Zeke and Rick. We got B. Falls and Mikal Bridges, and now we got the time. It keeps popping up.
Twinning.
I'm gonna change the title of this show on my end to twinning. But nah, man, I like the potential there. I'll talk briefly about the Cavs, then I'll just talk about the Cavs, say my projected lineup, then we'll come back around, go to B. Foss and June and tell us about what you see out the rotation, and then to the Fab Four in Chicago. Talk about them. Yeah, fellas, the Cavs. Kenny Atkinson hasn't won a preseason game in 2 years he's been there. You think he's like 0-7. So that lets me know that I really can. It's like preseason football, right? We know that. I mean, when you already a good team, like I'm sure y'all didn't care what the Lions did this year in the preseason. You wanted to see some of the new guys, what they look like, keep our guys healthy, get off the field, right?
Right.
So I feel like the same thing in basketball when you're a good team.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's probably playoffs, not playing and get sent home quick, playoffs. So, because really on some franchises, you need to get that winning experience, right? I mean, winning builds winning. So I get it. The Cleveland Cavs started 0-4 last year in the preseason and then opened the season and won 15 straight. I'm not expecting that to happen this year. there'll be some changes on the team. Obviously, we traded Isaac Okoro to the Bulls for Lonzo Ball. I like that. I mean, I like Isaac Okoro as a defender, one of the best on-ball defenders in the league, definitely. I love that part about his game. And when he was first drafted, I thought he could be like a poor man's Jimmy Butler. He would develop offensively, but he hadn't, but he's a great defender. But we got Lonzo Ball. I like the upside of Lonzo, but we all know, Chicago guys know, with Lonzo, you got to stay healthy, Lonzo. You know?
Yeah.
The plan right now, going into it, he's going to play. He's not going to start. He's going to play 18 to 22 minutes a game. Come off the bench. They're looking for him to play defense, push the ball, be a high IQ player on the court, and get people involved, hit open threes. You know, I think he shot 37% from three last year when he played in Chicago. His best year was 40%. And we remember Lonzo, when he was in Chicago, that jumper was broke. I mean, he had to go back to the lab and change his whole form and everything.
Yeah.
So, you know, he, like Rick said earlier about reinventing, he had to reinvent his shot. For real. But, you know, I'm looking for him to be a nice piece that's adequate to catch. They let Ty Jerome go, let him walk.
Romy wrong.
Yeah, Romy Rome, better than Kobe White. At least that's what I was on last year. But I wasn't on the Pacers either, and they went to the championship. So even the know-it-all here can get stuff wrong, y'all. I'm here to, you know, where Tate's right, where Tate's wrong. I was wrong. But nah, man. You got something to say, Rick?
I was going to ask you, Tate, with the regular season and the success you had last year, the Cavs had last year, does home court advantage really matter? Or is it about resting your players for, you know what I'm saying, during the time of the season so you guys can be fresh for the playoffs?
I think it's probably more definitely about rest. I mean, because home court advantage didn't do us no good last year. The injuries what killed us. So, you know, I think you want to be healthy going into the playoffs. You want your guys rested. I don't think we win 64 games like we did last year. You know, I expect them to be around the 57 to 58 mark, somewhere around there, you know what I mean? And I don't know if anybody East is going to win 58 or 60 games. So probably still can beat slightly less and still be a 1 seed. I think Boston might have won 58 games last year. They was a 2 seed. So, you know, because it's just a battle of attrition, right? I mean, you win the games you're supposed to win and you split your tough games, then you should get up around that mark for the teams that's looking to compete in that top 2 or 3 seeds. That's what you got to do. We acquired Larry Nance Jr. is back in Cleveland, is where he's from. He wanted to come to Cleveland, came on a veteran minimum deal. Just he wanted to come back home and be so part of something special. You know, his dad is from there, played there. I mean, part of the Cavs with Mark Price and Brad Daugherty and all that. His dad's number's retired in Cleveland. First time he was there, he got to wear his dad's number. I would imagine that's his number this year, but I don't know. But versatile, big, they can play the 4 and 5, be a nice add with Evan Mobley and Jared Allen. And I'm saying now early, Jared Allen could be on the trade block before the trade deadline. So I'm just putting that out there now.
Yeah, for sure.
But and we go ahead, Zeke.
Yeah, Larry Nance got his jersey retired.
Yeah, his dad in Cleveland.
He's not in the Hall of Fame.
He's in the Cleveland Hall of Fame. I mean,
okay.
Yeah, no, his jersey retired in Cleveland. Number 22 only came down for his baby boy.
And did they retire Mark Elo's jersey too?
No, it's Craig Elo.
Mark Elo.
Not to be confused with Mark Price. I don't think nobody. No, it's not the same thing because.
I'm just saying they retiring jerseys left and right.
All white boys don't look alike, June. Don't get that stereotype.
Well, Elo, man. If they retired Larry Nance, they can retire Elo's jersey, man.
Nah, Mark Price like the all-time.
I ain't said nothing about Mark Price. I said Elo.
But you said Mark Elo. I'm saying Mark Price.
That was an accident, bro.
That's how Mark came up, though.
Yeah, let's move past that. Mark Price deserves
my old stuff.
Okay. What about you? Said Elo and Nance is the same guy?
I'm asking if you can
No,
retire,
Craig
if you can
Elo number one
retire,
retire.
hold on. If you can retire Larry Nance's, then Elo's deserves to go in the Raptors as well.
I'd ask you to go back and look at their numbers when they was in Cleveland. Larry Nance was part of that front court with Brad Doherty and him.
I
And
remember,
Craig,
man. I
Craig
just don't
Elo
remember.
was a 6'7" man.
I
off
remember
the
Larry
bench.
Nance. I just don't remember him. Jersey and the Raptors worthy.
For the
Cleveland.
Cleveland organization.
Cleveland.
Oh, you don't gotta say it
I
like
give
that.
him
Hey,
Before.
yes,
You,
bro.
you ain't even you
I-
ain't
you-
even see Isaiah Thomas play. You don't even remember Isaiah Thomas.
No, I didn't. I saw Joe Dumars play though.
Okay, because Joe was washed by then.
Yes, he was.
he had 1 foot in the gym door at that time
Man,
when you seen him play. But nah, Craig Elo most famous moment is Jordan doing the double fist on him hitting the game winner.
right.
We're not retiring jerseys for that, man.
I mean,
You know,
he retired Nance's though. I'm just saying.
I thought
I just
Zeke, am
I
I
just-
far off? Am I tripping?
you tripping. Look at they numbers in Cleveland.
tired. I went to look up his stats. Like, man, maybe Larry Nance was cold. I mean, he's
Couldn't
decent.
find him, huh?
What was his numbers? What's his numbers? Tell me his numbers.
He averaged his highest average was in Phoenix. He averaged 22, but he didn't average single digits in Cleveland. He was always double digits.
Like 10. Like what is
Well, I mean, what was his numbers? No, say the numbers.
He was 17-8, 16-8, 19-8. That's pretty good.
Fontecchio numbers?
I mean,
Zildrunas and Goskins numbers retired in Cleveland.
those are
He a lifelong Cav though, right?
Your real
those are
one, though.
good numbers. I just don't think they're
Man.
Jersey Raptor numbers.
Yeah, I didn't think he'd have his jersey retired.
But Larry Nance was good. I say that. But
Yeah.
you know,
His name rings bells. His name rings bells. See this throwback.
Hey, you see these
Back on the track.
Yeah.
these comments Vince putting up?
Oh nah. If you said Vince, and you
No
talking
one
about
can
pay.
you see what Pace Cat
Yeah,
Williams
I'm
would
watching
have
on the
his
side.
jersey.
Y'all missing it, man.
Chicago
Except
Greater
Cat Williams would have his jersey up and hanging in Cleveland.
Wow, come on, man. That's crazy.
Well, I don't know. We ain't finna retire a Coral number. I don't know. See, that's what I'm saying. To tell Elo, see, Pay just out here talking in these streets, man.
Yeah,
Pay didn't even see. I know when Pay was born. Pay was probably like about a 6-year-old playing with his toys when Larry Nance, the original winner of the slam dunk contest.
He did.
Mhm.
You know. But all right,
Now,
Pay, go
although
watch the
he's
game, man. Go watch the
6'11",
game. Let me
7
take you
foot
that
in the-
game.
You know, in the dunk contest.
Back on track. Back on track.
Yeah, please.
He dunked 2 balls at once. Pause.
Hey, yo.
Whoa.
That was egregious.
Egregious, flagrant.
Oh man.
That was
Yo.
flagrant, Zeke. Let me see. Do I got something for flagrant? I don't even got none, man.
Fine him. Just fine him for that.
It's just
Just find them. Okay, that's a good one. Pause, because yeah, Paul. No, Diddy won't just get that one. You got to put some money in the jar. Yeah, man. Thanks,
Yeah,
B
win the
Falls.
dunk contest and get
But-
the jersey.
But yeah, man, back on track, man. Real quick, 'cause I'm trying to finish the cast. So we added Larry Nance Jr. Yes, his dad number retired. Yes, Larry Nance is a versatile big that can play the 3 and 4 and shot 40% from 3 in
Yeah.
Atlanta last year.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but he worked on the shots he left Cleveland. When he was in Cleveland, he played that in a couple of years. He came in the trade that year. Kyrie was gone, and with LeBron's last year in Cleveland, which was 18. So he's added some, stuff to his game since then. The 3-point shot is one of them, though. In the first preseason game, it was 0 for 5. Y'all probably saw that, Rick, if you watched. But yeah, don't believe in it though.
I didn't say he's with us. I didn't say that. He's with us. I just
But-
said,
But yeah, so they added some nice rotational pieces. I like what Jalen Tyson. I think he had a good second year jump. You'll see that this year. We signed Sam Merle, space creator, knockdown shooter, coming off screen, movement shooter, coming off screens. His gravity on the court opens stuff up for a lot of the players on the court with. And we added Thomas Bryant. We needed that. He's better than Tristan Thompson. He's younger than Tristan Thompson. And he's a big that can also, we willing, if nothing else, to shoot the three. I think he shot like 34, 35% last year in Indiana. He had some big threes against us in the playoffs last year. So glad to have him as a fourth big man. So as far as the starting lineup in Cleveland goes, Cleveland won 64 games last year. Right now, Darius Garland and Max Strus are both going to be out to start the season. I think Darius Garland is doing some high-level basketball activities. But I think they probably keep him out the first 10 games just to be sure. And Max Strus is out till at least after Christmas with a foot injury that happened while training. But we have a full off season with DeAndre Hunter. We traded for last year, who LeVert was part of that trade that went to Atlanta. He signed with Detroit obviously after the season. So the starting lineup is going to be Jared Allen, Evan Mobley at the 4, DeAndre Hunter at the 3. Probably, I'd see Jalen Tyson probably at the 2. That's what they did in the preseason. Could be Sam Merrill though, but I feel like they want Sam Merrill's scoring and shooting coming off the bench because he got a big pay raise. He went from making like 1.5 million a year to $9.5 million a year. So expectations gonna go up with him, even though he's a good role player last year for what he did. There's expectations gonna be higher on him this year because he's making more money. But I still think the starter is Jalen Tyson. It was really good. 6'6", lost some weight, gained some strength. Going to be that defender, can rebound at the guard position. And Donovan Mitchell's going to play the point until DG gets back because they don't want to put those extra minutes on Lonzo. So that's the starting lineup to start the season. Like I said, Darius Garland probably should be back after 10 games. The rotation-wise, how I see that playing out, you're going to see a lot of Lonzo off the bench. Him and Sam Merrill will probably be the first off the bench. Then you still got your guys like Larry Nance Jr. will be the first big off the bench, and Dean Wade. Kenny Atkins likes to play 10 players, so it'll be interesting to see what happens once DG and Max Strus get back, who gets cut back on minutes. But he could take that 10 players he likes to play and play 11 just to keep guys fresh, like we talked about for the playoff run when it's time to start thinking about that. So that's the Cavs starting lineup. Like I said already, my expectation for wins, losses, I'm going to say 58 is my expectation for the win. I think that puts you in the 1-2 seed discussion. And I don't think home court is important because to get home court, all you got to do is win one game on the opponent's court, and then you got home court. So it's definitely more important to be healthy than home court advantage. So, yeah, that's my thoughts and my projected lineup for the Cavs. B. Foss and June, going to y'all now.
It's pretty similar to last year as far as our starting lineup. Jalen Duren at the 5. You got Tobias Harris at the 4. I know. Arthur Thompson at the 3. Ivy at the 2. Cade at the 1. Unless I'm off, Foster.
No. You got it.
Run it down again, Foss. I wasn't really quite paying off. Total.
I believe you said Kate Cunningham at point guard, Jaden Ivey at the 2, Star Thompson at the 3, Tobias Harris at the 4, and Jalen Duren at the 5.
That's a good lineup. That's a good lineup. I mean,
the only difference is Tim Hardaway Jr. is no longer there. He started last year,
and he started because Ivy was out, right?
Yeah.
No,
yeah, and then he started also because Asar Thompson didn't start the year. So
right.
I think technically it was
Ivy was playing before he broke his leg, and then when was starting when he broke his leg, and then Arthur Thompson came back. I don't know how far along he was, but he came back, and then when Ivy went down, that was the starting lineup.
It was damn near they barely played together. That's the crazy part about it. So
how's Thompson looking to you guys thus far the offseason, the preseason? Where he is at? Where is he at now? Because I think he's a player with a high ceiling. He just obviously need more development, I think, but I think he's a tremendous talent. Has he shown any maturation? I won't use the word Rick used. Any maturation since the offseason last year?
He's still
Hashtag no growth. Go ahead.
he's still horrible from the free throw line. That hadn't changed. He shot very poorly in game one of the preseason from the free throw line. But he's getting to the line. He's very athletic. That hasn't changed, and I expect to see a lot from him. So yeah, he's going to be the same. I think he's going to be better than last year, and he's moving right along in the right direction.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious they want to. Well, not to cut your wisdom, but it's pretty obvious they want to increase his usage as far as using him to create for others. And he's doing a good job of getting to the line. It's going to be imperative that he knocks down more of those because he's going to become somebody that they're just like, well, we'll just send him to the line and see what happens. And
he had become Isaac Okoro, very athletic, good defender.
Wait, slow down.
He's far superior athletically than, not to say that Okoro, but I mean, Asar is like 98th percentile as far as athleticism. But I think
Okoro is too. I just think Thompson like 6'8", right? Okoro like
Okoro can actually shoot better than him. Like you said, he disappears in the playoffs. But
ouch.
Okoro can actually shoot a little bit, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
In the regular season, I think he shot like 37% last year. As soon as them pliers clamp down a little bit, you feel that pressure. Them shots is broke,
One out,
bro.
Coach. Get me out of here. Yeah.
He's happening. But yeah, no, okay. So and Duran, I like him a lot too. What's up with him, Boss?
We haven't seen him. He
double from him this year. Automatic?
Yeah. He's pretty much a double threat. He's him and Ivy are due for contract extensions coming up before there's like a deadline before the season starts. And yeah, Duran's 21 years old. He's already a double threat and an improved rim protector. So he's going to be making somewhere upwards around that Jabari Smith extension number. So around 25, 30 when it's all said and done. 21 years old. The dude is whatever they call it, man child.
Yeah, I thought he was a little older than that too.
He came into the league at 18.
All right, okay.
Memphis.
He played for Penny.
Yeah, he played with Penny, yeah.
Whoever would have thought he was going to be better than Monty Bates?
Man.
Hey, I forgot about him.
I think he plays for Philly now. Why did they send him?
He do play for Philly. He do play. Philly just trying to. That's the last part of the process in Philly. That's the last piece of the process. But nah, we definitely got one of B false people in the building. MSU Detroit fan. I know between June and Rick, B false the MSU guy who football wise went out to Cali and they're not going back to Cali no more. I hope not.
Yeah, damn. Rough go.
But yeah, man, thanks for tapping in with us, MSU Detroit fans. Certainly appreciate. He's saying something about Thompson. Go ahead and read the comment if you would, B false.
He said Thompson got to get that free throw going, otherwise hacks are going to be coming. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
that's definitely going to happen. I don't know if hacks going to be coming, but they're going to be hacking them.
I'm just reading.
Hey man, it wouldn't be fair if we didn't include the live chat in our no diddy-ness. You know what I mean? They got a chat cleaner. You know, but nah. So record projection. Like, you think y'all was the 6th seed last year, 5th seed? Which one? Y'all went to New York, so y'all was a 5 seed. That was 5-4, right?
No. It was 3-6, right?
3-6. Yeah, I think you're right. New York was a 3.
6 seed.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I personally see Detroit being better than 6 seed. I think I think Cleveland and New York are the top 2 favorites, but I think Orlando, Atlanta, and Detroit are all right there for that 3, 4, 5. The way I see it. Well, how
Right.
you guys see it?
I see it something like that. I think 5 seed are better. I want to, get too optimistic, but 5 seed are better.
Right. Okay. You the same way, Foss?
Yeah.
All right.
I had a
Oh,
question
no.
from the Peanut
Go ahead.
Gallery. Foster and June, stat wise, what are you looking for Ivy? What are you looking for him to average?
Ooh, that's a toughie. Before the injury, he was about 16, 17 a game, Foster.
Out the gate, he was a 15, 16 point per game as a
And-
rookie.
and- Yeah, so I'm looking for that stat line. About 15 a game.
What I would I'd be remiss if I didn't say this. What how many games does he need a lather to really get going? Are you looking at 5
Yeah,
games?
Foster talked about this. As far as on a Piston show, how long it would take. What was our patience as far as Ivy? And I would say give him. I would say about 2 or 3 weeks.
Okay.
I give him some leeway.
2 or 3 weeks is like 15, 16 games.
I was gonna say 10. 10 was my number, but
I thought
but-
they was
Wait, to do what? To come in and prove himself?
to
No,
where
not-
I'm like, all right, we need
not-
to see this
to
will
where he's-
determine where you're going to. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, to be that consistent 15, 16 point a game type of person
Okay.
with the
Okay.
new lineup.
Oh, okay.
And with the
Okay,
team
yeah.
chemistry and all that. Yeah. So
I'm hoping to see an uptick, especially because he's good. His role immediately is going to be to kind of cover what we missed from Malik Beasley. So I'm hoping that that we see that jump that we were starting to see last year before he got hurt. And this kind of leads into the young players and what we want to see, because I'm definitely looking for him to, because his efficiency was going up. I think that his catch and shoot numbers were improving, and I'm hoping that he can do that amongst a few other things that maybe we'll get a chance to talk. Well, later.
His,
Okay.
his ball handling, no Diddy. His ball handling needs to improve as well. He's very much turnover prone.
I think the biggest thing for him is going to be honing in on that, the athletic abilities that he has. Sometimes he's out there and it's like he's just moving too fast. It's like he's on like an Adderall or something. It's like, slow down, like relax, like
or cocaine get you that way too.
Yeah, but that's the
that's old school.
The young is on the Addies now, man.
Okay. Now, quick question before I go to the Sports Life Hip Hop, Zeke and Rick, about the Bulls. I want to know between you guys. I'm gonna ask Zeke, who's a better player between Ivy and Dosunmu right now?
I'll probably go with Ayo.
Oh,
okay. Well, be false. Why not?
Ayo is a good player, but
He got more consistent.
What Ayo is like, he's just a mad player to me though. Like he'll never be a starter, and he's kind of already maxed out. Like now, I don't know what their ages are, but I don't see Ayo ascending any higher. I think that Ivy at his max could be a 20, 21 point a game score. I don't see that for Ayo. I see him always.
Ayo's 25 years old.
Okay, so he's the same age as Kobe White, right?
Yeah.
So I don't see him getting any. I don't see him getting any better than being a role player. He'll never be the the heavy usage.
But the in fairness to Zeke, the question was right now. We're not projecting out.
Oh no, yeah, it's still, I still say
Oh,
Wow.
the guy broke leg that didn't play last year is better than Io.
he's gonna come. But he's healthy now. Who would win in a race right now? His broke leg don't mean nothing. Blowing right by him.
Okay, whoa.
Yo,
I can't. Hey, and we can talk about that after we let Zeke and Rick go, because y'all told me the Bulls and Pistons open against each other, right?
22nd.
Okay.
Remember what
In
happened?
Chicago.
Remember what happened to the last security guards?
Uh-oh.
So Zeke and Rick, man, just tell us what's up with this Bull. I was telling since Rick policing about what going on backstage. I also said on the Sports Live Hip Hop Frustrated Chicago Sports Fan, they got a short up, a reel up about the Bulls. I didn't know it, but the Bulls got a big four, y'all. Believe it or not, a big four. And I said if IG had a laughing emoji or YouTube, I would have hit it. But I want these guys to explain what they're talking about and tell us about the Bulls, and then your projected starting lineup for the Bulls, you guys.
First off, if you're gonna rah your team, we got to bring out the Terrell Owens pom pom. So yo, we got a big four. We got to root for the team in Chi-Town. As far as our team, well, we're gonna start with Kobe White, as I stated earlier. Kobe White, he's definitely got to get a lather. I would expect with his calf, he's looking, I would say, 10 games before he really gets it going. And calf, you got to be. You have to, really be careful with that. We spoke on Io. As good as he is, and Foster alluded to it, that he's a role player. He probably will come off the bench because our starting lineup, I would say, is Vooch at the center, Matas at the 4, Okoro at the 3. I think Billy D, but depending on the matchup, he'll either put Trey Jones at the point guard and Giddey at the 2. Depending on the start. Because Trey Jones is a very good plug and play point guard where he's able to distribute the ball.
Wait, please say the 5 again. You said Kobe somewhere in there, right?
Well, no, Kobe's injured. I'm thinking okay. He might miss
to start the season. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
So what's wrong with Kobe? How long is he out?
Well, he's not playing in the preseason, so
that was half. You said.
Right. So if he's not playing the preseason, I don't think he'll be ready for game 1. I mean, he could possibly, but if Kobe is ready for game 1, obviously he's the starting. I'm thinking more like they'll give him a couple of games off. This is not official, but I would think that they'll give him a couple of games off before he starts to get his to get going and for the season. And if so, against Detroit, you might see a lineup of Vooch, Matas, Okoro, Trey Jones, and Josh Giddey. If Kobe is playing, obviously take out Trey Jones, and you're going to get Giddey and Kobe at the 1 and 2.
Is Giddey playing the point guard? He's more the facilitator between the two, right?
Correct. Yes, more than Kobe. Yeah. He's also Giddey can be a matchup problem, being that he's the 1. A lot of he sees over most point guards in the NBA. He rebounds very effectively. The only thing is his Achilles heel, no pun. Well, he didn't have one, but his Achilles heel would be his jump shoot, his shot. I think he shot 33% last year. Oh, actually 37%, but it's not an effective 37%. It's not he doesn't shoot a lot of threes.
It's a let him shoot at 37%.
Yeah.
So they ain't rushing out there to close out.
Right.
He with us type of 3.
Yeah, it's a couple.
So you tell me y'all got 2 of them in the starting lineup then, if Okoro in the lineup. But we already said good regular season shooter though. So you good to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Right. Also, the Bulls, they're going to play defense. You got Okoro, which you stated, Tate.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Giddey plays defense, and Matas is learning to play defense. So we all know Vooch is not going to be a anchor. Off the bench, we got Pat Williams and we got Io and Kevin Huerter.
I like that too, Huerter.
Huerter is a 3.
He's now. I ain't even gonna ask who better between Huerter and Duncan Robinson because I know it's your guy, Rick.
It's gonna be Huerter.
I said, I know it's your guy.
Yeah. Duncan Robinson. He can't create at all.
Yeah, he got to
Yeah, he just catch and shoot. Herder can at least put it down.
Not leaving either one of them open, but you
That
crowd
part, yeah.
Duncan Robinson, he might turn it over.
Right. Okay, so the bench rotation you telling me is Herder, Pat Williams. Who else did you say?
Herder, Pat Will. You got Jalen Smith.
Hey man, if y'all are from Chicago, call Doc Rivers Glenn. You guys can't call Pat Will. You gotta call him Patrick Williams.
You know what? I forgot. Not Jalen. We got Zach Collins.
Oh yeah, Zach
Collins.
Oh, that's a nice backup.
Yeah. Zach Collins and Dalen Terry. I think he's going to get some minutes.
Oh, I remember him, Rick.
That's my boy.
Arizona guy. Yeah. But overall, this team is forming a lot of threes. They're getting a lot of wings, and the only thing is they need to be shooters. That's what we're looking for. That's what the Bulls are looking for. You want to add anything?
Yeah, I don't think Noah Singwe is going to get much tick. He's going to have to show improve. And
he's a rookie.
Rookie that we drafted. So, and Yuki Kawamura, I don't think he's going to get much playing time either.
Hey, and maybe, but when did y'all draft? Is Montas the kid that didn't go to college is from Chicago?
Yeah, he was G League Ignite.
Yeah, okay, that's what I'm thinking of. Okay, yeah, no, he nice, Now that I can identify, you got four. I mean, you might have a big two, but you call it the big four. Marketing, see red, put everything together, sell some tickets up there, and where y'all play at now? United Center still, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But no, so far as the Bulls and the playoffs, we know the past 4 years they've been a play-in team. Do they get good as 6, or is they just a higher seed in the play-in? What you guys thinking?
Do you want the pom-pom prediction, or do you want my realistic prediction?
They want
this network is called Fans First Sports Network. That's what we call
here
it.
Talking about practice. I mean, listen, we talking about practice.
I'm going to say the Bulls are 43-39, which would get them the 6th seed.
Damn. No Levine, and they get better.
Montas got better along with Montas got better. Okoro's defense. Trey Jones plug and play as a point guard. Kobe White's going to get better.
How many games did Detroit win last year? They was a 6 last year. Will 43 get it?
44.
Okay, so it may get it. Okay.
Yeah, I don't see the Bulls getting to 50, but we should be better. No. We should win more than 39.
Right.
Low to mid 40s.
Okay.
That bench is kind of weak.
So
Kevin Herter, I know Kevin Herter has the reputation to be a shooter, but he shot something like 34% from 3 last year. Like he's regressed since his Atlanta days.
Yeah, get a lather with the team full season.
He had a nice one with Sacramento, didn't he?
Hey, yo.
Man, y'all guys is reckless. just straight reckless in the building, man.
I don't know. The bench is
out here crashing out.
Said Kobe's gonna get better, so he's got another level to get. He's already at.
I think Kobe could get 25, 5, and 5.
Ooh.
That's
he averaged 20. What's 5 more points? You gotta get
that's a lot, bro. That's a lot from 20.
Well, it is. Like, it is.
15 to 20 is like something, but
it is.
You are that guy.
Donovan Mitchell didn't average 25 last year.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Well, no. Well,
he got an all-star team.
He got an all-star. He got like 3 or 4.
But damn, the big 4 ain't gonna contribute to stop Kobe from getting 25.
We need Kobe to ascend to another level.
I agree, y'all.
That's what I'm saying. For us to get to 43, Kobe got to show, and contract year, he's going to show. He got to show out. So I mean, with it being contract, he might get to 2023.
He in a contract year already. That Joker already got a 150 contract, didn't he?
He's trying to get another one, trying to get another bag. So
Damn, the market on the street going up. Boy, I gotta stop buying this yay. Okay.
Wow.
Hey man, we talking in code for most people out here. You know, if the algorithm picked that up, I'm just cheering. Yay!
Yeah. That's exactly what we talking about. Fans.
You know, but okay, so 6 seed. I like that. I mean, it's gonna be tough though, because like I said, I got my top 5 teams, and that was New York, Cleveland, Orlando, Atlanta, and Detroit. So you saying Chicago is 6? So we put Milwaukee in the play-in, and Indiana probably don't make it this year, right?
Yeah, Indiana dropping out for sure.
You're talking about the central teams.
We just gonna act like Boston just gonna roll over?
oh yeah,
Oh, we didn't include Boston either, did we?
or the Sixers.
Oh,
Sixers was 13th last year.
Yeah,
They
Sixers
ain't gonna be 13 this year.
Nah. Even though Embiid gonna play like 12 games.
that'd be a career high, won't it?
Hey,
Outside the NBA,
VJ
MVP.
Eggstone, Grimes, Maxey.
Is we having a focused PG though, or is it podcast piece still? Is Paul George doing what we doing right now when he should be studying film?
Never mentioned Paul George though.
Yeah. I can't speak to him, but if he plays, if he actually can play, that's gonna be something too. Drummond gonna have to step up now.
I just read an article. They say Drummond's super washed.
Yeah,
I mean,
he was.
Like super.
Hey.
Don't expect nothing.
knee bounds.
Expect him to get played off the court just because he gonna be tired and his lack of defense. Just like you can expect Isaac Okoro to get played off the court in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Drummond out. He had his best years are behind him. But you know, it's a body thrown there and get 6 fouls though. So you know.
Knee bounds.
But
get his own.
we're gonna get ready to wrap it up in the next 4 or 5 minutes. But I want to go around to everybody before we get out of here. And since we keep it with you guys, Zeke and Rick, man, what NBA storyline or thing you looking forward to seeing this year? Like what do you want to see something happen or who to watch in the NBA this year? One from each of you.
Since we were just talking about Embiid, I'm kind of interested to see how well Embiid plays. Coming off surgery, he's supposed to have gotten into great shape this year. I want to see what he does this year for Philly. If he's going to be focused and actually come in and do something, see how durable he's going to be this year.
Good one. I like that.
There's 2 of them. I'll make them real quick. I'm intrigued.
Take your time, Rick. Take your time, man. It's you.
I'm intrigued by the Giannis soap opera that's happening right now with the nepotism with his brothers on the team and the G League, and like they're doing everything that they.
Hey man, corporate white people do it all the time. Giannis can pull them strings in the NBA.
I'm
That's
not.
the thing. You can have nepotism and hire somebody to one of the highest offices in the land. Come on, man. It's like let's don't act like it don't happen.
I didn't say. I'm just saying it is. First of all,
you call Giannis out. You ain't called 47 out.
Wow.
Damn.
Can I take it? Can I take the stand now?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry, man. But anytime something is said, I feel like you need to interject. I'm sorry, I can't help myself. I just
no. You go. No, the
I try to be quiet when other people hosting though. But go ahead, Rick.
With the Giannis's soap opera that's developing, and you know he's saying all the right words, but not saying the right words. Like he's saying that if they're playing better, then he wants to stay in Milwaukee, but then if they're not, he wants traded. So and then
all his brothers,
right, and then all his
brothers,
take him with. So I didn't mean to get Tate riled up with the Nepo, but I mean all his brothers getting on.
I left you alone earlier. You said peanut gallery, man. Peanut gallery was a term used in the Jim Crow days for black people to go sit up in the cheap seats.
No.
Oh, I didn't know that either. Wow.
You mess around with OG, you learn some
That was
stuff.
Charlie Brown. Yeah, I thought it was Charlie Brown.
Oh man, y'all young.
Wow. But the Giannis situation is going on. And also the development and the evolution of Wemby's game. I am very intrigued to see what he's doing.
That's a good one
Like,
too.
he grew 2 inches, no Diddy.
Whoa. Wow.
No Diddy. He grew 2 inches over the summer, no Diddy.
Yeesh.
So now he's 7'5" with that same athleticism, all the tools. He's got everything that I mean, runs like a guard, and then that team is loaded. So no Diddy. The Spurs are loaded.
They're a playoff team this year.
Yes, that team is. Whew, they got a lot. Dylan Harper, De'Aaron Fox, Stephen Castle, Carter Bryant. I think they picked Lou Cornett. Close out.
I like Carter Bryant, but he's an Arizona guy, so I know why you said his name.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'm interested to see Wemby, and I think that Wemby possibly can be the face of the NBA with his
Another international guy.
Yeah, another international.
Yeah, another international guy. I mean, I think. Well,
Phoenix and Portland.
They tried to make it Yao Ming back in the day, but Wemby actually is good. He's still kind of too happy though. He got to get some Giannis Ming streak in a little bit too though. But I like those though. I'm interested in Wemby, and I want to see how Embiid comes back. June, to you, man. What you looking at?
I'm gonna watch the young guns. I want to see the champions and see because they're no longer a secret. There's no longer a doubt that they're a championship caliber team, and I want to see how this second run does. And they were fortunate last year not to have a lot of injuries, and that plays a big part in repeating, and it stopped a lot of people from repeating. So, but they had a deep team, and I want to see, because if you notice, when the West, the teams in the West, they change every offseason. They add something. It's something like the Lakers is going to get a few pieces. I want to see how Denver is. It's Houston. It's a lot of teams. It's a lot of competition in the West, and they're all gunning for OKC. So that's going to be an interesting story, especially if they, lose a few games early, because, they went on a couple of streaks during the season to where how many games they win? Like close to 65, 66 games, something like that.
They won 68 last year.
Okay, games. So if they lose a few games early, how well they can rebound from that. It's just going to be an interesting story to see, because they're all young. That's a young team.
No, I agree. That'll be interesting. B False, were you, man? What you looking forward to? What you looking at start the NBA season and throughout?
Yes, I think you guys covered a lot of them, but just seeing KD get acclimated with Houston and with what they got going on, because they do have a lot of good young players.
Is just real quick. Is Durant an automatic 25 still? Automatic.
Yeah. He's still one of the top 5 best scorers in the league right now.
Okay. I agree.
Yeah. So they got a lot of good young players. They got Van Vliet is hurt, so that's one less.
He's out for the season.
Yeah, he's out.
That's what's curious for me is like, what do they do to replace that? The kid out of Kentucky, Reed Shepherd. Yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna get a better look at him. He was kind of played. He was a lottery pick, but they were so deep last year that he didn't really get an opportunity to play. So he's definitely gonna get some more tick this year. But yeah, they got Amin Thompson, they got Sengun, they got Tari Eason, they got a lot of young guys. So he has found another nice situation to settle into. So they were a 2 seed last year. So
right, yeah.
I think it was OKC in Houston, which was kind of odd because everybody was, I don't think that was on everybody's bingo card, but we'll have to see how that plays out.
No, it's interesting. I'm definitely, and you guys have said all things that I certainly find interesting. I'm gonna close out with I'm gonna do like Rick. I got two also. I'm real curious to see what skinny Luca look like. You know how that impacts his game if he's moving better defensively. If his endurance on the court is better. Stress on the court. And you know, if to go part B of that is what it can do for what being on the Lakers can do for what's the guy name out of Portland, Phoenix, the center.
Got Ayton.
Yeah, DeAndre Ayton.
Right.
If playing with the Lakers, playing with other good players where he's not like one of the top 2 or 3 players, can help him just be that mid-range post scorer and a rebounder. Focus on that and guarding the rim because that's what the Lakers sorely needed. He can resurrect his career, get another big contract because he's young enough. He needs to play well. So I'm interested in seeing what the Lakers are like. LeBron's going to be out for the first couple of weeks or something. I don't know exactly how long, but he's out. He's not going to miss his first opening night in 21 years, I believe. This would be 22. Excuse me. So he's going to miss that. And my other one I want to see is the ascension. Because I think there's another level to what Ant Edwards can do. So I'm real curious to see if Ant is going to be a better overall player. I mean, we already know he's a beast. We already know he can get a bucket. I think last year, as good as he is and has been, he shot too many threes. I mean, he led the league in 3-point shooting, barely beating out Piston Beasley. You know what I mean? I think there was a dirty joke like Beasley put money in himself to hitting the most threes in the league, and Edwards said, "I ain't gonna let you get that money," because Ant was heisting up shots that last game to try and catch him.
Yeah.
But take less threes, go to the basket more, be more efficient in your game, So I'm looking to see if he can elevate to another level. I'm excited to watch him play in the Minnesota Timberwolves, see what they got this year. Because I think they got a good roster too. That West is loaded, but the East is not as loaded talent-wise. There's some talent there, but the East is more jumbled together, right? I think at least I see Cleveland and New York as the clear top 2. Then 3 through 8, I don't know what's going to happen. So it's going to be really competitive in that to me. So, and this is the best time of year. I got playoff baseball. I still got football. I got college football starting to heat up, and the NBA starting. Definitely, October is probably October and March Madness going probably my favorite NFL playoffs. I'm a sports guy, but yeah, another good time of year for our sports go. But Boss, June, go ahead and plug yourself. What you got going on? Let us know what's up.
Yo, that's
Plug yourself.
Whoa.
Is that really a thing?
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if you can plug yourself, you got some good.
Whoa. Anyway,
Post-game podcast.
you can find Post Game Podcast on YouTube. That's Bleachers to Speakers, that YouTube channel there. You can find us there where we do Pistons and we do Detroit Lions and we do Detroit Tigers coverage. Also, subscribe to Corner to Copa. That's exclusive Detroit Tigers coverage with Foster and Coach.
Is a baseball pod still going during the off season? Are you okay?
Yeah, we jumping right into free agency and
The hot stove league.
Yeah,
the winter meeting. Yeah, for those y'all know baseball, the hot stove league, man, it's something. But man, Zeke and Rick, what's going on with y'all, man? I don't want you to, just advertise yourself.
Sports Life and Hip Hop on YouTube. We on TikTok. SLHH Pod on IG. We got a vlog coming out soon. We just went to a Black Girl art show in Navy Pier. A lot of Black women showing off their art and artistic skills, paintings and stuff and whatnot. So that should be coming out pretty soon.
Okay. Rick, anything else to
Uh, we're not the podcast version of Marcus and Marquise Morris. We're definitely two
add?
individuals.
The Kelseys, Travis.
Cameron.
Nah, but yeah, we as Zeke stated, we got the blog, Black Girl Magic, Black Girl Art Show. We might do a sneaker convention in the coming week. In the coming month. I'm sorry. And like you stated before, Tate, this is the best time of year: basketball, college football, NFL, baseball. So I mean, like we're always talking sports and sports life and hip hop. So, and you can catch us on Mondays as well. Shy Bulletin. We usually after this show we talk about the Bulls in depth and our Fab Four. So that's what we've been talking about. So that's pretty much it.
Okay. Thanks, fellas. Far as myself, part of the Know It All Podcast Network. Check us out. We got several shows going over there. It's a Fans First show. You catch it on the audio on Fans First Sports Network, Know It Alls. We also do a couple Steeler podcasts a week for the Steel Curtain Network. That's Wednesday night with the Pump Your Brakes. We also do Smash the Gas on Friday nights. The homie Pay is in the building with my boy B Dirt from the Running Through the Jungle, and Pay's Frustrated Chicago sports fan representing the Baltimore Ravens, but he ain't doing a whole bunch of talking this year. He kind of over there quiet, after his preseason predictions and stuff, with they about to win the division for the first team to win it 3 times since the AFC North's been a division in a row. So he being real hush-hush right now. With Lamar Jackson being out and the Ravens defense being so bad and Joe Burrow getting hurt. I mean, yeah, them guys kind of like, come on, man, you got to do the show. You got to do it, But so check us out on Friday evenings. On Saturdays, we have a early morning pre-college football show where the Level Up podcast, Big G and his lady co-hosts, Sarah C and Teresa B, they make their picks before the college football kickoff gets started. I was going to start a new show on there on Saturdays. May not be till it's this Saturday, called Jag, Just a Guy and Two Geniuses. So I'm just a guy because this dude's way smarter than me. I got some of my really, really smart friends. One's a computer programmer. One's actually a former professor and a high school administrator now. And we're going to talk about sports and your favorite teams you like, but going past sports though, going into where culture and the money of sports and all that different stuff like that intersect with sports. So it's gonna be some interesting conversations. It'll be like a 45-minute to an hour show. Right now it's gonna go on Saturday mornings because Thursday nights they're not available. I didn't know in Texas they play football on Thursday night. My guy that's a high school administrator, he has high school football games down in Texas on Thursday nights. They play their big games on Thursday. We grew up playing them on Friday. I know in Cali they play them on Saturday morning because it's pretty rough out there in Crenshaw and stuff like that. But and then Sunday, damn, we always got the 2-minute warning. Come on, 2 minutes at the Steelers, 2-minute warning for every game. We do that, so it goes right into our post game. Then at 6:00 we do the Know It All show every Sunday. So catch all the broadcasts, catch these guys, check them out where they at. You'll see them on here every Monday. Now I don't always host, but you'll see them on here every Monday because we dual stream. So until next week for the Central Division Showdown, for the homies from the D, from the Post Game Podcast, June and Rick, from my homies from Sports Lights and Hip Hop, representing the Frustrated Chicago sports fan. What I do now?
June and Foster.
Rick.
Yeah. Rick and Zeke. My bad. But yeah, man. Rick and Zeke. Check them out everywhere. They already said check them out. They marketed themselves. They didn't plug themselves. But until next week, we actually about to get out of here. So until then, we see you where we see you. Peace.
Let's go. Mamba out.
Y'all come back now. Here.